welcome to the Campaign Experience Awards 2021. To start proceedings, here's Campaign's Fiola Douglas.
Welcome once again to the digital ceremony for the Campaign Experience Awards. It has not been an easy year for the experiential sector. We've been working from home, singing happy birthdays we wash our hands, and lockdowns have brought a temporary halt to in-person events. But along with the tough times, there have been moments of genius, sparks of creativity, and amazing work that we are going to be celebrating today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, First Image. We are delighted to have them on board, and a huge thank you for your continued support. So everyone, whether you're watching in a cocktail dress or a dressing gown, please grab a glass of something nice or a mug of tea and let's get to it.
Thanks, Viola. Now, coming up, the winners in some hotly contested categories, each carefully chosen by a hard-working judging panel of leading industry experts. So let's hear from some of this year's judges.
If I had to sum the year up in one word, it would be bonkers.
Breaking formats, breaking convention, and really innovating. I think that's been one of the really interesting things, is that when you're creatively backed into a corner, you do have to think differently. And I think the encouragement we can all take from that is that some of the ways that we've been able to reimagine formats and how things are done are going to last, because we've actually found new ways to engage with audiences.
There's a big thing around the resilience of our event professionals. I think there's been amazing relationships formed, amazing resilience shown by so many people who have unfortunately been made redundant. But what you've seen from the event professional community is upskilling, training, sharing knowledge, creating that space for which people can share their challenges, share their successes, share their experiences. We are an industry that creates experiences, and it's because we put people at the centre of that, and I think our people are so important to celebrate as well.
I'm really proud of the industry, actually. I think not only judging today has made me proud, but I just think over the course of the year, everyone has had to adapt and do things differently and find new ways to do things, but also keep the energy going and keep the people going.
We didn't know what to expect when we were judging the Experience Awards, and the shortlist was incredible. And to be that, strong in that kind of a year is just really quite awe-inspiring. So, just gives you hope and optimism for the future.
The one thing it's allowed the industry to do is to take a look again at how it kind of interprets accessibility of events and experiences. And I think the digitization of some of those things has probably actually helped more people come into experiences.
I think it puts a massive amount of pride in not only have we kept it going, found new ways to do things, and are already looking at what the new hybrid world looks like. There was an absolute sense of wanting to find collective new ways to do things together to make sure that this industry finds a new way to exist for the good of people who work in it, and also the brands and businesses that need to survive from it. So I thought that was really nice.
Before we reward today's winners, a quick word about Campaign Experience Awards charity partner Skylarks and the amazing work it does for children with disabilities and additional needs, as well as their whole families.
I would describe it as a hub of information and a support network, and a very nourishing and nurturing place to visit. My son Jamie skips in and just loves it.
We're seeing them grow and we're seeing their potential, and a charity like this allows us to do that, whether it's play or therapies or just chatting to another parent over a cup of tea and just bonding together as we travel through this journey.
We're based in Richmond-upon-Thames, but anyone from anywhere is welcome. We also look after their parents, their carers and their siblings. It's kind of cool, I think.
I love karate. Play football. It's very fun.
Why like coming here?
For me and my brother to play here a lot.
That's nice. So thank you very much, and I will see you soon.
You can find out more about Skylarks on the Campaign Experience Awards website. Right, it's time to reveal our winners. Now, please remember to spread the word of today's celebrations using the hashtag CampaignExperience, and you can tag us at CX Experience. And so to our first award for Outstanding Creative Idea. On screen are all the shortlisted finalists, and here the judges were looking for agencies and brands that showed the journey from a smart strategic insight to a compelling creative experience. So from those shortlisted, there's a Bronze Award for the Met Unframed by Unit 9 for the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Verizon. There's a Silver Award for Xbox Power Your Dreams by Unit 9 for Edelman. But the gold winner here is The Uncensored Library by Media Monks and DDB Germany for Reporters Without Borders.
Whoa.
Look at this. Wow, what a build, dude.
Look at this map.
What is this?
What could get young people this excited about press freedom? Reporters Without Borders presents The Uncensored Library. Millions of young people grow up in countries with online censorship, but Minecraft, one of the biggest games in the world, is freely accessible where other media is blocked.
I'm Yulia Berezovskaya.
Acclaimed independent journalists publish their censored articles as uncensored books directly in Minecraft.
We need to inform young people about the real political situation in the world.
Block by block, a giant library was built, a digital monument for press freedom. And for the first time ever, a game became a loophole to bypass censorship.
It was an incredibly simple idea, beautifully executed. I love the use of Minecraft on it, and clearly a worthy cause. And in a year where a lot of the campaigns were focused on COVID, it was nice to see something that had a purpose that was a lot more evergreen. So, a really worthy winner.
Not only did it really stand out in our memories, I think it ticked all the boxes of an outstanding creative idea. So it had a really fresh and original idea. It was insight driven, and it also just brought the experiences into the audience's world, which was really powerful. And like Rosh said, it was great to see it played out in Minecraft as well. And also it just drove tangible impact, which is pretty great.
Congratulations to Campaign Experience Outstanding Creative Idea Gold winner, Media Monks and DDB Germany for Reporters Without Borders. Next, the Socially Distanced Experience Award, with judges looking for immersive, engaging events that seamlessly incorporated social distancing measures into the experience. From those finalists, the judges awarded bronze to Truth Seekers by The Park for Amazon Prime Video. Their silver goes to Heineken in collaboration with F1 2020 season opener Drive-In Viewing by the Brand Father and M&C Saatchi Sport and Entertainment for Heineken. But taking gold, it's Huawei Mate 40 Pro smartphone launch by Inca Productions for Huawei.
And we thought the Huawei execution was a really smart, well-executed, engaging and unique experience that had the product at the heart and sort of turned the drive-through movie experience on its head by allowing people to, or participants to create their own movies.
Socially Distanced Experience Gold winner, Inca Productions for Huawei. Next, it's the Brand Experience B2B Award for business-focused events that were engaging through live experiential activations while keeping in mind core business goals. From those shortlisted, taking the bronze here, it's the World of St. Modwin by Lex for St. Modwin. Then there's silver for Microsoft at Bet 2020 by Momentum Worldwide for Microsoft. But the gold winner is The Park at at Cisco Live by George P. Johnson for Cisco.
All of the major activations are designed so that they need the people in them to make them come to life.
God, wait to get all these lights on.
The idea is to work with e-waste from old computer electronics, art and technology together.
We've built places of stillness, just where you can be calm and engage with the stories that we're telling.
Watch the central grid. It represents that route taken by autonomous vehicles. Race! Congratulations to the green team.
We've also been able to kind of really expand and learn from what we've done in previous years and sort of take a few risks and really push what we've done together.
I think they absolutely nailed it. You know, I really do. I think they were able to address the way that the story was brought to life, the way that they were able to articulate that through really whimsical and immersive experiential moments, and crucially putting, as they talked about, the human at the center of it. And I think that conceit really lived through every touch point of what Cisco Live became this year.
Brand Experience B2B Gold winner, George P. Johnson for Cisco. It's the Game Changer Award next for the best event, brand experience or supplier that has led the way with a new idea, innovation or something out of the ordinary. From those shortlisted, taking bronze, it's Dr. Martens Presents by Amplify for Dr. Martens. Then there's silver for Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. But taking gold, it's Xbox Power Your Dreams by Unit 9 for Edelman.
The entire shortlist was absolutely outstanding, but I think the Xbox launch just completely stood out as a game changer because of this custom-made tech that allowed you to interact live with the experience, which is really game-changing, especially for experiences where you can't be there in person. So congratulations to Xbox and the Unit 9 team.
The Game Changer Gold winner, Unit 9 for Edelman. Next in the spotlight, it's debut events for an exhibition, experiential campaign, or creative event that has proved its worth in its first year. Taking a bronze here, Air Jordan 35 Unveil by Media Monks for Jordan Brand. Silver goes to Secret Sofa, presented by Häagen-Dazs, by Space, Secret Cinema and Häagen-Dazs. But taking gold, it's Plymouth Point by Swamp Motel.
Now this is amazing.
For any newcomers, I'm Kath Stewart from number 3. I'm the head of the Plymouth Point Residents Watch. There's a lovely young girl in number 4. She's called Ivy. She's been ever so helpful, checking in every day. But quite suddenly, she's just stopped. And I haven't seen her for 6 days. And I'm really worried.
Someone's at the door!
No!
Oh, she's being set up! No, I can't get Catherine, no! Don't open the door!
And it really was something which, from the ground up concept to full delivery, was just a joy to kind of go through, experience and understand. And I think when work can cross over into wider culture, then you know, and when it certainly starts to shape that culture, you know you've had a significant impact. And for me, that was everything about Plymouth Point.
I think the output of it was brilliant, but I also really like the backstory of what they had done and how they responded to it. I like the fact that this was 500 quid and it's kind of that idea of how far can you make that go, and the fact that that trajectory now I suspect has completely changed moving forward. It's really wonderful to see someone's thinking has meant they could double that headcount in such challenging times with 500 quid.
Debut event gold winner, Swamp Motel. Next in the spotlight, it's production experience, where the title will go to an event production company, supplier or agency that has worked to improve branded experiences. And from those finalists, there's bronze for FIA Gran Turismo Championships World Tour by Amplify for Polyphony Digital. Taking silver, Beyond Limits by Smile for BT. But taking the production experience gold, it's Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment.
We thought it was epic in proportion, in scale, in ambition, iconic in terms of the delivery, the buildings and the locations it was projected. The fact that there were 450 people working on it is a logistical masterpiece and a deserved winner.
Production experience gold winner, Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. Next, the Campaign Experience Award for Venue Team. This was open to all event teams operating within a UK venue, especially those reimagining spaces to welcome guests back following the COVID-19 lockdown. For the People and Team Awards, the judges were tasked with only awarding a gold trophy. So, taking the Venue Team gold, it's the Clapham Grand. The Clapham Grand was the first to host physically distanced live shows post-lockdown, and the team has shown true spirit, pulling together to save it from closure and protect it for the future.
We chose the Clapham Grand for Venue Team of the Year because of their perseverance and innovation, creating the first live event in the UK during lockdown. Nothing short of brilliant, and we felt that given their size and their lack of resources compared to some of the other entries, they were a thoroughly deserving winner for that accolade.
Venue Team gold winner, the Clapham Grand. Our next award is for the Bravest campaign, with the judges looking at agencies or event organisers that pushed the limits and took a big risk through their creative work to surprise and interrupt consumers. Taking bronze here, it's Dr. Martens Presents by Amplify for Dr. Martens. There's a silver for Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. But taking the Bravest campaign gold, it's the Uncensored Library by Media Monks and DDB Germany for Reporters Without Borders.
On World Day Against Cyber Censorship, the library opened its doors along with a campaign highlighting the purpose behind the project. And big gaming influencers picked it up.
So those articles have been transposed into books that are readable in Minecraft.
I've seen some wild and crazy things in this game, but this one might actually take the cake.
Today we're looking at the Uncensored Library.
For me, in that category, Uncensored Library, that was genuinely the only, despite all the work being absolutely fabulously well executed, it was the only one that genuinely qualified as brave. It was as simple as that.
They knew exactly who they were trying to talk to and what they were trying to communicate via the channels. The piece of work that was delivered was brilliant.
Bravest campaign gold winner, Media Monks and DDB Germany for Reporters Without Borders. Next, it's Outdoor Experience, with the judges looking at standout outdoor events that used open-air environments as part of its backdrop. From those contenders, it's a bronze award for Rebuild the World LEGO Mid-Air Haptics by Initiative and Rapport for the LEGO Group. Taking silver, Car Free Day 2019 by WRG for Transport for London. But winning gold, it's LEGO House of Dots by XYZ for the LEGO Group.
Welcome to the House of Dots. Just follow me. Here we are in the living room.
Dots is more focusing on decorating and on designing surfaces using small Lego tiles that we like to call dots. It is very natural for us with the launch of Dots, which is all about creating, designing, decorating, to look out for artists who could help us bring this to world. And what better choice than Camille, with her beautiful colors and patterns and also the shared values we have, creativity, self-expression, and also accessibility.
We wanted to do something really ambitious. We really wanted to create a space with to give a lot of interaction where kids can come and just experiment different rooms and see how you can be creative, and not being afraid also of using colors. And so yeah, it's been a really nice collaboration.
We went with Lego, even though it was kind of an indoor-outdoor energy, because the collaboration was a fantastic idea. The work that came to life looked really good. And I was saying to the guys, if I was little and, how they engage community and teachers and schools, I would love for someone to take me to a ball pit and go through behind a hidden door and there's a disco, and all of that energy felt like a good escape for parents.
How I was able to embody the essence of what Lego's about the joy of play, about exploration, about curiosity. And that really came through in every single touch point. It was incredibly well detailed and well executed, but you could see the craft of creativity that had gone into that whole process of experience design and how that laddered up through the integrated campaign.
Outdoor Experience Gold winner, XYZ for the LEGO Group. Next, the award for the Creative Event of the Year, where the judges considered theming, design, entertainment, catering, lighting, and innovation to deliver an outstanding creative event. Here, the judges awarded bronze to The Massacre of Kingdom by the Glue Society for Netflix Korea. The silver goes to Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. But our gold winner is Xbox Power Your Dreams by Unit 9 for Edelman.
the real-time component of contribution from the audience to be part of the event, and how, I guess, the craftsmanship of and how that was realized visually was both stunning and obviously very impactful.
The combination of physical and digital interaction, it also felt like it was really focused on the gaming community too. So that's what stood out for me.
Winning gold for Creative Event of the Year, Unit 9 for Edelman. Next, it's the Brand Experience B2C Award, with the Gold Trophy being awarded to the best brand or agency that delivered the best consumer-facing experience of the year. From the shortlist, taking the bronze, it's Dating Twitter Advice Bureau by Flying Object for Twitter UK. The silver goes to Xbox Power Your Dreams by Unit 9 for Edelman. But taking the Brand Experience B2C Gold is Apex Legends, live from Mirage's Holiday Bash at the Game Awards by The Mill for Respawn Entertainment.
Woo! Fireworks! Exclusive legendary skin. I'm a captain, huh?
For everyone at the awards and all you beautiful people watching at home,
I think there's companies that break the fourth wall, and then there's companies that define new experiences. And this was not only a new immersive experience, but truly engaged consumers both in real life and across the digital world as well. And it was brilliantly done.
What was impressive about this is the real-time aspect to it, and the fact that it was broadcast in real time. You know, we've seen similar things attempted as recordings, but to do this in live situation was, was really impressive.
Brand Experience B2C Gold to The Mill for Respawn Entertainment. It's event teams in the spotlight next, where the judges looked at both agency and in-house teams who have produced flawless events and who have come together to overcome all obstacles. Once again, the judges were tasked with only awarding a gold trophy. So, taking the event team gold trophy is Amplify. Amplify put the audience at the heart of everything they do, and their event team are the backbone of the agency and create integrated solutions to help brands build connections with their audiences.
The entry focused on a company-wide, all-client, all-case studies approach. And it conveyed for me an epic span of work in which the implications very clear that a standout event team with a clear identifiable culture lies at the heart of this business. So I've always been a big fan of this live experience brand anyway, so for me it was a very easy award to make.
The breadth of work that they included as to why they should win this category was very impressive. The deep understanding for different subcultures and cultures across multiple areas of work really shone through, and I think all the way through they demonstrate excellence, which I think is tricky for an agency to do with such levels of authenticity as well, that when you look at it, the audience that you're trying to talk to completely gets it and believes it. So that's why I think they were a gold.
Event Team Gold winner, Amplify. Next, it's the Experiences for Good category, with the judges looking for the most outstanding work in the industry that has been delivered for a good cause, resulting in these worthy finalists. Now, such was the strength of these finalists that the judges have awarded no fewer than 3 gold awards. To explain more, here's Judge Jevon Smith.
In Experience for Good, we saw a lot of great work. But from time to time, you see ideas which are just important. Here we saw 3 projects which were able to actually transcend the category itself. So as judges, we're delighted to award 3 golds.
Thanks, Jevon. So in no particular order, taking the first gold, it's The Uncensored Library by Media Monks and DDB Germany for Reporters Without Borders.
Holy crap! Reaching millions of gamers, many from countries with censorship.
COVID-19 press censorship. They have an entire hallway.
But the library went beyond the game and made the news all over the world. It even became an educational tool in schools and universities. And donations for Reporters Without Borders went through the roof. The library will stay open and more uncensored articles are being added to give young people a powerful tool to fight oppression. The truth.
The only real way of fighting censorship is sharing and spreading what is being censored.
It was recognised by all of the judges within the group as being something that not only pushes boundaries, but essentially transcends experiences. There's a degree of importance to it that can't be awarded, as it were. It was the whole thing about it, the press freedoms, touching the audience that they did, engaging with technology in the way that they did. It was just a fantastic campaign.
The second gold goes to Game On for MS by Momentum Worldwide for Merck.
The medical name for this blind spot that we're seeing at the moment is a scotoma.
For me, support has been a key thing. $200 from Patrick Mitchell. Oh my gosh.
One of the things that we were talking about is MS in the UK is kind of an unheard voice. And in the last year, whilst there's been so much focus on all the other health issues driven by COVID and everything else, that platform and what they delivered really gave a voice to something that needs to be heard more of. So I think a lot of people, outside of people directly affected by it, were interested in it as well. And I think a big part of the experience is creating a conversation. And I think they did that through the experience and outside of that.
And taking the final Experiences for Good gold is Red Lioness by Wonderman Thompson UK for BT Sport.
The pub, the Red Lion, was transformed from the Red Lion to the Red Lioness. Come on. What these pubs are saying, they're pledging that they're going to show women's football on TV in more pubs and bars across the country.
The pledge is about not just showing women's football matches, it's about embracing female customers. It's making sure that people feel safe in those pubs.
It's all about, if you can see it, you can be it. I am here, joined by these legends.
I love the idea that people will come into pubs and women's football will be there on the telly.
Such an important topic, you know, when you think about women in society and suddenly this disconnect through sport and how socializing in pubs is just eroded their involvement in that way. I thought it was incredibly important what this campaign was not only addressing, but also the way they brought that story to life.
Experiences for Good gold winners, Media Monks and DDB Germany, Momentum Worldwide, and Wonderman Thompson UK. Next, the Campaign Experience Award for the Best Exhibition Experience, with the judges looking at how exhibition organisers, agencies and brands are making events stand out within a crowded market. And one of these is about to claim the gold trophy. First, from those, there's bronze for Fly Campari Group by Sharp End for Campari Group. A silver award goes to The Massacre of Kingdom by the Glue Society for Netflix Korea. But taking gold, it's Microsoft at Bet 2020 by Momentum Worldwide for Microsoft.
a simple but a very effective ways to empower students and teachers and make sure that every student learns in an engaging way.
Yeah, it was a really smart, insight-driven execution.
Best Exhibition Experience Gold winner, Momentum Worldwide for Microsoft. Our next award is for collaboration. This award showcases truly collaborative work, be it with two brands working together or agency partnerships. Taking bronze here, it's Converse City Forest, Sydney by Amplify for Converse ANZ. It's silver for Dr. Martens Presents by Amplify for Dr. Martens. But taking gold, it's Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment.
I think we were just blown away by the sheer scale of the collaboration and, you know, and how you can pull that off basically in the most dire circumstances. So we were quite blown away by that.
The sheer volume of stakeholders across territories was just absolutely vast. And the fact that it felt so cohesive yet bespoke to each local area was outstanding.
The real litmus test is if you see a piece of work and you feel intense professional jealousy, you know it's a good piece of work. And I think we were unanimous. It made all of us jealous when we saw that piece of work. We're like, that is incredible. Hats off to everyone involved from the kind of disparate teams across the world. Is remarkable.
Collaboration Gold winner, Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. Next, it's the award for Virtual Experience B2B. With restrictions on international travel and office closures, here the judges looked at how technology has helped delegates interact in a virtual space, as well as how live elements were incorporated into the experience. From those, it's bronze for Human Nature FW21 by XYZ for Levi's. It's silver for The Fabric of Reality by Verizon Media. But winning gold, it's Valtra G-Series Global Virtual Launch Event and Showroom by Tap House for Valtra.
We love this. In terms of a B2B experience, you don't see many experiences that have been so well conceived and well thought out and executed from an end-to-end perspective. You know, it was a virtual experience using kind of real-time green screen technology. That then turned into an immersive showroom, and that was all underpinned by Salesforce CRM data, so they could track every single interaction their audience had and follow up on it. And ultimately, it was beautifully done. It was well executed. It was very strategically thought out. But then people actually bought tractors off the back of it. Brilliant campaign. From a B2B campaign, it's exactly what we're looking for.
Virtual Experience B2B Gold winner, Tap House for Valtra. Our next campaign experience trophy goes to Staffing Agency of the Year, with judges looking at key personnel, customer service, and how agencies have adapted to new working practices presented by COVID-19. Once again, the judges were tasked with only awarding a gold trophy here, so the Staffing Agency Gold Award goes to Zest Promotional Staffing. Zest's ethos is simple. Execution is everything. With a long-standing and loyal tribe of staffers, they provide well-trained, energetic, motivated and professional people who arrive on time, every time.
It was really nice reading Zest's entry and to really see how well they pivoted as a business. I mean, to have delivered the level of growth that they presented in such a challenging year as 2020, both for their team and for their customers, I think is really inspiring.
And to add to that, I think actually it was quite important that during the time when actual physical, there were so many physical limitations, actually the fact that they saw growth and they were able to pivot to be able to kind of meet the needs of brands, I think was quite important as well.
We particularly like how they clearly both supported their staff through that time, but also their clients and the changing needs and wants that their clients would have of them. It came across as a really positive award entry, and so we're very pleased to give it the win.
Congratulations to Zest Promotional Staffing, Staffing Agency Gold winner. Next, the Digital Experience Award, with judges looking at how technology was used to connect and engage with audiences. From those, the judges awarded bronze to The Rain Wall by George P. Johnson for Cisco. Their silver goes to AT&T Super Saturday Night Lady Gaga Activation by Media Monks for AT&T. But our gold winner is FIA Gran Turismo Championships World Tour by Amplify for Polyphony Digital.
They go side by side. Lopez on the inside in the BMW, and he goes through into the race lead. Absolutely textbook.
We felt like Amplify brilliantly mixed the esports world with a live experience that was broadcasted to fans around the world. It was electric for not just those in the Roma, but also for people watching at home, which we felt was particularly relevant as we entered into the year that was 2020.
As the gaming industry, and as it's been said that essentially is going through a cultural shift, I think the importance of gameplay itself is a big part of that. And they've kind of really highlighted that here, but created the theatre and the drama of that in a real life setting, and then was able to kind of distribute that and cascade that digitally.
They created something which had a real sense of atmosphere, something that felt like a real celebration of the play, even though actually fundamentally it's a very insular thing to look at your screen. That's not the impression you got from this, and I think that made it really special and made it both a brilliant digital experience but also a viewing experience, and that's why we really liked it.
Digital Experience Gold winner, Amplify for Polyphony Digital. Next, it's the Integrated Marketing Campaign Award, with judges looking at how a brand experience or wider event series was at the heart of a marketing campaign, featuring a variety of other channels to reinforce the brand's core message. Taking bronze here, it's Dating Twitter Advice Bureau by Flying Object for Twitter UK. The silver goes to Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. But our gold winner is WWE Moving Day by Wonderman Thompson UK for BT Sport.
BT Sports Studios. There you go, mate. Tenner, please. You know what? You look like that fella from WWE, the Grave Digger? Rigor Mortis? Something like that. Now, you know, I remember the proper golden days of wrestling.
What on earth is that? Is that Becky Lynch? Wait, the man's here. It's a new era for WWE on BT Sport.
This is a reminder that only folding bikes are allowed on the train at Tussle Square Station.
It's folding bikes only here. What's he gonna do now? Yeah! Big E on the top. Oh my God, he's been in half. What did we just witness? Otis and Tucker are on their way to BT Sport. What are these guys? What's he thinking? What's going on here? What the hell is going on? They're coming and they're bringing beat. This is the
We felt that this integrated marketing campaign successfully captivated a dedicated fan base. It's a very well integrated campaign. It combined very fun and humorous elements that would be easily understood by a really broad audience. We particularly liked, for example, the use of the chairs at the top of the lorry driving through London. And that's something that I think even non-WWE viewers would be able to understand and to feel a part of. That the various aspects of the integrated campaign were well considered and linked, because if they weren't, it wouldn't have considered such a sort of away from the campaign, off-platform response from both general public and fans.
Integrated Marketing Campaign Gold winner, Wonderman Thompson UK for BT Sport. It's music experience in the spotlight next. This award showcases work that held music at its central motivation and how it was used to inspire the experience and connect with the audience. Taking bronze here, Carnival by Puzzle for Klarna UK. Then there's silver for Heineken in collaboration with F1 2020 season opener by the brand father and M&C Saatchi Sport and Entertainment for Heineken. But taking gold, it's Sonic Escapes by Pablo London for Huawei.
At a time when the entire globe all but dreamed of travel, but obviously couldn't go anywhere, Pablo London and Huawei created this amazing in-home kind of experience that essentially gave you that opportunity. And in some way, they take your mind to a place that your body can't. And they really kind of, through their technology and 360 binaural moments, kind of really kind of bring that to life and allow you to have an escape.
Music Experience Gold winner, Pablo London for Huawei. Next, it's the Global Brand Activation Award, with the gold trophy being awarded to one international activation, be it a consumer brand experience or business-focused event. First, taking bronze, FIA Gran Turismo Championships World Tour by Amplify for Polyphony Digital. Silver goes to The Park as Cisco Live by George P. Johnson for Cisco. But taking gold, it's Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment.
To execute so many activations in so many territories across the world at such a high cadence, and to have content that came off the back of it of such a high quality and consistency was remarkable, and you know, one of the best global activations that I've seen in recent history, for sure.
It was the clear winner for us because of the sheer scale and how seamless it was that you pulled it off, and it was just absolutely spectacular.
Global Brand Activation Gold winner, Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. Next in the spotlight, it's Virtual Experience B2C. And with people attending events from the comfort of their own home here, the judges looked at how technology was used to create a winning virtual experience. And from those, there's bronze for Sonic Escapes by Pablo London for Huawei. Taking silver, TikTok Runway Odyssey by Giant Spoon for TikTok. But taking gold, it's the Met Unframed by Unit 9 for the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Verizon.
What it managed to capture was both a delivery of a real world experience. So you got to fly through, you got to interact with the art, you got to experience it in a really nice way. But what it also did that was really inspiring was it took you to a place that you couldn't possibly go if you were in a real art gallery. And it created things that, it created spaces and it created experiences that, really allowed for a level of engagement that you couldn't create in a real world. And that for us made it feel really different and really, really special. I think the thing that makes a virtual experience unique is the things that you can't do within a physical world, not just a replication of the things that you can. And I think that's what they managed to capture beautifully.
Virtual Experience B2C Gold winner, Unit 9 for the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Verizon. Time now for our penultimate award, which goes to the Creative Experience Agency of the Year. With the judges looking at how all the shortlisted agencies tackled briefs, showed innovation, and as an agency, rose to the challenges presented by the COVID-19 crisis. Once again, the judges were tasked with only awarding a gold trophy in this category. So from that strong lineup, the award for Creative Experience Agency Gold goes to Smile. Smile faced industry-wide COVID-19 challenges, with its trademark positivity responding with greater agility, ambition and impact than ever before. As a result, they exceeded all targets, winning new clients and delivering award-winning experiences. The Smile team also reached out across the industry as founders of the One Industry, One Voice coalition, leading the #WeCreateExperiences campaign to raise a unified voice in response to challenging times.
Smile's responses to the D&I question and the sustainability question was like another level of detail. I was just blown away by that.
Agreed. Genuinely, they've got all of that sustainability stuff like nailed, and that's so hard to prove. It's so hard to prove. And I thought that was seriously impressive. They hold themselves accountable. I loved when they said that they're holding themselves accountable. I thought that was serious, like holding themselves to accountable. I was like, you seriously get it, and the work was seriously good.
They felt like a machine that could each talk so credibly and impactfully about their area, and I think that kind of came through really. It made them feel robust and really on it in their answers.
And I think even just in terms of their new clients that they've got on board, that's a pretty impressive list.
Definitely.
I just love that kind of sense that it was a very collaborative agency where, whatever level you were at, you kind of got a say, and it all felt kind of like a big family, and the ethos was absolutely there at Smile.
Creative Experience Agency of the Year, Smile. And so to our final award, the Campaign Experience Awards 2021 Grand Prix. The Grand Prix is chosen from all our gold-winning brand experience categories. So, which of these is now a Grand Prix winner? Well, to tell us all about this year's winner, here's Campaign's Fiola Douglas.
Well, you definitely would have heard about this project a few times, as it has picked up the most individual awards. This project reimagined a launch for pandemic times, creating an iconic moment that resonated globally. And the winner is Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. This project saw PlayStation push the boundaries of what is possible to launch one of the most anticipated consoles in history. The launch spanned 25 territories and 5 continents, from the Piccadilly Lights in London to Dubai's Burj Khalifa, and consisted of anamorphic cinematic shows designed to break through the screen.
Congratulations to the Campaign Experience Awards Grand Prix for 2021. Global PlayStation 5 launch by Amplify for Sony Interactive Entertainment. Well, that's it for the 2021 Campaign Experience Awards. Thanks to our sponsor, First Image, who designed, animated, and helped create today's fantastic ceremony. Huge congratulations to all the finalists and to all our bronze, silver, and gold winners. You can find further details about all our winners on campaignlive.co.uk/experience awards. We all look forward to seeing you and your teams for the 2022 Campaign Experience Awards. And we leave you with a final word from Fiola Douglas. Thanks for joining us.
I think we can all agree that the shortlist was packed full of great entries, which truly shows that even during a difficult year, innovation has really shone through. And it's inspiring to see how all agencies dealt with the creative challenges they were presented with in different ways. The past year has accelerated the progression of digital, and we saw the addition of new categories, and we can't forget that this sector is an ever-evolving space. We are looking forward to another year of trendsetting work and can't wait to see you all in person when that's possible. Congratulations to all our winners.